Busy fellow, busy fellow.
That's right, and of course, we only from the band, Oingo Boingo.
Oingo Bengi.
Yes, one of my
Right.
favorite live bands and favorite bands on album. Seen you live so many times, I can't believe it.
Well, you've been one of our original supporters since day one there
Yes, well,
on the radio.
not since really day one, because of course it goes back to the Mystic Nights of.
Well, that's pre-day one. That's
Yeah.
like -1 to minus, you know, whatever.
Well, we're going to check out
Like
some
BC and
BC
AD.
and AD. Well, since day one of AD anyway.
Exactly.
Well, let's check out some Oingo Boingo AD right now. Would you like to introduce this video?
This is called Just Another Day.
That's Oingo Boingo with Just Another Day on Video 1. And I must say, on your album Dead Man's Party, your singing is getting very melodic.
Yes.
Is that a deliberate change in style?
No, nothing we do is very deliberate. Everything we do is more or less accidental.
It's just
But,
the evolution of it.
I guess, you know, it's like we finish an album and then people tell us, oh, well, you're working in this direction. And we usually go, oh, we are? Yeah, I guess we are. It's never anything conscious.
Well, we'll put it into
On our
context in a little while, because what we're going to do is play some classic Boingo, plus we're going to play a cut from your solo album called Solo.
That's right. Solo.
And we're also going to get Danny to choose some of his favorite videos. That's going to be right after this. First, Danny Elfman from Oingo Boingo, and also Danny Elfman from Danny Elfman. Right? Incorporated.
A non-profit, non-shaving corporation.
Is this like the Don Johnson look?
No, it's the sloppy, got up too late, couldn't find my razor look.
But had to make it to Video 1 in time to do the show look. Okay, would you like to choose a video from someone else?
Like, I remember to wear my clothes. You know
Hey,
what I mean? Yeah.
you look marvelous.
Oh, thank you, really.
Remember, it's better to look good than to feel good.
Absolutely.
Okay, would you like to choose one of your favorite videos from someone else?
Yeah, sure. I'll choose a video from an ex-cohort, L.A. cohort of ours. That's Dan Ridgway. And Drive, she said.
And this is Danny Elfman. We looked at a cut from Dead Man's Party a little earlier in the show.
Right.
But we want to go back into time now and play a cut from Oingo Boingo. Nothing bad ever happens to me.
Now we have to hear the harp music as we travel back into time, dreamland. Traveling back, boys and girls, a long time ago.
They put the Vaseline over the lens for this to make it look like it's
right,
hazy.
Right, one of those effects.
Right.
Before most of you were born, here's a video called Nothing Bad Ever Happens to Me.
What's it all about, this video?
Well, it's about somebody who chooses to ignore his neighbor's problems and doesn't get involved.
In other words,
I suppose it's really about getting involved.
In other words, keep your eyes open and help people around you.
Yeah, we can't live like ostriches, and that's what the song's about.
All right, so I don't want you to bury your head in the sand during this video. Check it out.
Oingo Boingo, don't go away, because we've got more neat stuff for you coming right up.
Video co-host today, Danny Elfman. And Oingo Boingo, I suppose, are known as an eccentric, an eclectic band.
Eccentric.
Yeah, put the two together.
Yes.
In other words, you're a difficult band to categorize.
No, we're just a difficult band, period.
But you've had your share of top 40 success as well. I mean, as well as having that big cult following, you've crossed over and you've had hits with songs like Weird Science.
We've started to cross over a little here and there, poke our heads into those forbidden realms that we've never been permitted in before.
Did it surprise you when you started having hits? Because you haven't changed your style. It's not like Oingo Boingo sold out. It's more like people bought in. Yeah.
It was something that we didn't expect. And, because, you know, the song was fun, but we thought, well, the song is still just Weird Science. How could Weird Science become a hit? But it did. It was fun to do, and it was also fun to see that it actually went somewhere and
there it was in the charts, right?
It was on the charts, yeah. It was strange to open up the singles charts and see our name on it. That was a brand new experience for us.
Is this a misprint or what?
Yeah, no, it must be a mistake. Look at that. That's us. The singles chart?
Well, we're going to play some of your singles and some more videos coming up, but right now we want to put you on the spot once again and have you choose another video.
Well, this is a video that I saw recently, and it expressed a feeling that I often have of extreme claustrophobia and paranoia, and it's called Close to Me by The Cure.
A classical training.
No training.
No training. Now, I heard I heard the soundtrack.
Up, boy.
Stay. No, which we'll be playing, actually, a little later on, Stay.
That's how I got that, by the way.
Well, for people saying stay.
Yeah, exactly. I was always jumping on people like this, and with my paws are all wet, you know?
Right.
And
Stay. Well, back to the classical training. I heard Adventures in the Forbidden Zone, the soundtrack of a movie you did with Hervé Villechaize and your brother's movie, etc.
Susan Carell.
I could have sworn you had classical training.
No.
No?
No.
Just made it up as you went along.
Yeah, basically it was, no, I mean, I wish I could lie and say, yeah, I was conservatory trained and blah, 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 but I cannot tell a lie.
If you make all this stuff
up...
Not
on Mondays.
Not on Mondays.
On Friday, I can lie through my teeth.
But if you make this stuff up as you go along, were you nervous when you did the soundtrack for Pee Wee Herman's film?
That I was nervous because I was writing for full orchestra at that time. And, yeah, that was very nerve-wracking.
How about writing for your own solo album?
No, that's easy.
That was easy. It was just for yourself, right?
Well, writing songs is something I've been doing for a long time, so that's second nature. I'm always writing songs whether I want to or not.
Do you ever write a song and you think, this would be right for Oingo Boingo, this would be right for someone else, this would be right for this, and you put something on the shelf and wait?
I've never written a song that I thought was right for somebody else, no. I do write a lot of songs that I put on the shelf and figure, you know,
so
I'll file them. I have a big cassette rack with just all these labels of like strange. I'm the only one who could read the labels of songs going back for years, and every once in a while I'll look through and I'll pick one out and I'll listen to this and maybe like one of those old songs suddenly starts sounding right to me.
Well, we're gonna pick one out right now, and this is from your solo album, and I think this was the first single from it.
Yeah.
One that you actually remixed after it got released, right?
This was the first remix type of thing that we'd ever done, yeah, which now is pretty common. We do it for everything.
This is Gratitude from Danny Elfman's album, Solo.
Boingo, boingo.
Today, as a guest host, is Danny Elfman of Oingo Boingo, and...
Perhaps all night.
Perhaps
you don't
all
know
night,
when you're going to be able to get rid of me. I mean, I'm actually in this studio for days. Tomorrow's show, too. I'll just be sitting back there in the corner. I'll suddenly pop out. Hey, Richard, can I talk to someone?
Well, when the cameramen go home, we'll just get some sandwiches sent in, okay? You'll be all right then. Now, you are doing so much. We've been talking about you doing TV commercials, doing soundtracks for TV shows.
There's a camera over there.
Didn't you know there's a camera there?
No, you didn't tell me about
You
that.
just thought it was the two of us.
Yeah.
You wave hello to the folks out in TV land. Right. Okay. Now, with all your busyness going on, do you ever miss performing live? Because it must take some of the time you used to play live.
We do perform live, and we find time, because it is the greatest thrill for any band, is being up there, and that enormous adrenaline rush that one gets is irreplaceable. It's nothing like it. So we still find time to play as much as we can, and although we don't play little clubs like we used to, we get to tour more and play more cities, and we just came off of a real successful tour of the South and Western states, and I'm sure we'll be going out again sometime soon.
What's it like for you, having gone from the small clubs to the huge concert arenas, and standing there and maybe seeing sometimes 70,000 people in front of you? Yeah.
Well, we don't see 70,000 too much, although you saw us once when we had that or more.
Right, twice at the US Festival.
2 US festivals, but the US Festival, that's kind of too much. But the normal large concert hall, which is anywhere between 5,000 to 15,000 in there, it's really fun. It's a different kind of thrill than being in a club where you're sweating right on the people. They're right there in front of you, and the sweat's pouring off you and landing on them. And I miss that. I miss a lot of the old days in Los Angeles, playing those little clubs. And but they're both, each has their own thrill, because the large concerts, you've got this enormous amount of energy coming from so many people, and the small,
it's hard to sweat on so many people at once.
Well, it's bigger, and there's more air conditioning and stuff, and you can't sweat on them all without just like running all up and down the aisles for about 10 hours. Now we have to carry buckets of our own sweat that we prepared in saunas before the show, and like very carefully sprinkle the crowd, you know, with ushers. We have about 100 ushers take it, like holy water.
Anyway, we're going to go from the live performance, we're going to get away while we're ahead into the video side of Oingo Boingo. Okay. And the latest video we have.
We better while we're still ahead.
That's right. This is called Stay, and I hear it features ghosts.
Yes, this one's real scary, kids, so don't go away. Ooh.